Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strompcast. It was a 5-star performance against Estrela, but before we get into that, we have 4 stars for you on the podcast. Let me introduce you first. Richard, how are you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm very tired. It's moving week officially in the house. It's a little less echoey than last week. I actually have like livable furniture and stuff in the house now. But yeah, big win from the boys. It looked like it was going to be like 10-0 after the first like 10 minutes. The way they were playing, it was an onslaught. It was like their lives depended on them scoring as many goals as possible, as quickly as possible in that game. But I'm not complaining. I'll take it.
And Danny, how are you today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm fucking cold. So I wanted to rock. I have it here on the side, but I'm going to send the love now. I wanted to rock my Whitecaps jersey. I know I'm, Toronto born and bred.
Same.
But this weekend, we're rooting for the Vancouver Whitecaps. We're rooting for our mini Messi, for our Ryan Gauld
the best Messi.
The best Messi, the mini Messi to come up against the real Messi. But or the Scottish Messi. I forget which Messi
He was Scottish Messi.
Scottish or mini, yeah. Whatever.
They've both been used at times.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I think it's a full circle moment that's the nickname we got when we first faced them, or when we first bought them. And all these years later, Vancouver's very first MLS Cup final, it was, mini Messi or Scottish Messi captaining the side coming up against Messi. So rooting for the boys, not just because they're a Canadian team, but also with that backstory with Ryan Gauld, Freddie Montero through the years too. So there's a bit of probably more of a connection.
Bruno Gaspard as well.
Bruno Gaspard, exactly. There's probably more of a connection with the Whitecaps than we have with New England, where it's supposed to be like their affiliates. So, Forza Whitecaps, but in regards to Sporting, the boat's rocking. We're steaming.
I have that exact Whitecaps jersey in my closet upstairs, by the way. You have an exact one.
And last but not least, Chris, how you doing today, man?
Yeah, we are all Whitecaps. I'm doing good. We're rolling. 9 wins in 10.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Big game on Friday. What's up?
I thought you said
he just goes,
we're all white.
I mean, that is true. But we are all Whitecaps.
Yeah,
right. No cap on that.
Wasn't clear the first time. But yeah, all eyes on Friday. I think we're ready. I feel good going into it. Mourinho's never lost against Sporting.
Yep.
Feels like it's got 0-0 written all over it, potentially.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, you said 5 Whitecaps or 4 Whitecaps. 4 white males, very diverse podcast, as you can see. But Chris, before I move on, we actually did get a Twitter question, and it's specifically for yourself. Sex, Drugs, and Arujo has asked.
What a name.
Can you ask Christian if he'll do the show made up as the Rhode Island Sea Lion, please? Asking for a friend.
Hopefully, maybe in March, like in the latter half of the season, because the USL season will start back up again in March. So that'll give me a reason to do it. But for Champions again, I'd love to do a full lion face, not just the sea lion.
I'll come full kit,
including the only problem I have is the person that I did it. My friend lives in New York, so she's not always up here. But now that I know that she's really good at face paint, I will hopefully be taking advantage of that again.
If we win the Tricampeonato, I will show up as a full kit wanker, complete with shin pads and goalie gloves, even though I don't need
and a captain's armband.
I'll borrow a captain's armband. I'll come. I'll show up. I'll be here. I'll do it.
That leaves me and you, Danny. What are our things?
I'm not much of a face paint guy.
Hair dye.
Hair dye. One of you can be hair dye guy.
Maybe. I don't know, man. I work at a bank. Every now and again, I have to show my face around there.
Yeah.
How good that'll be if I show up in green hair.
You can wear a green wig if you need to, I suppose.
Yeah.
Green wig and some of the green face paint like they do when they've
got some time to think about it.
Yeah. Let me think about it. I might be a wanker too. Maybe I'll do face paint like my boy Justin Trudeau. Who knows?
Canadian tradition.
And he's gonna get us kicked off.
We're getting canceled 5 minutes in the
Dicey ground already, boys.
Yeah.
They're only 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
My bad. I'll keep it down now.
Keep us on
Yeah.
that. Don't care.
But yeah, Rich makes a good point. If you guys could get anything for me and Danny to do in the comments,
Yeah,
obviously
put 'em in the
within
comments.
reason, let us know.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah, within good taste, please. Like somewhat good taste, please, at the very least.
Yeah, most definitely. We know what some of you guys are like, so yeah. Keep it
there's
PG.
There's a couple degenerates in our comments sometimes.
We've got families to feed.
You know who you are, by the way.
Yeah, but let's get away from that. Let's get on to the actual game then. And of course, it was Sporting 4, Estrela 0. Let me read out the lineup as followed: Rui Silva, Maxi, Inacio, Quaresma, Fresneda, Kenda, Morita, Trincao, Human, Jenny, Suarez. Off the bench, Mateus Reis, Pedro Gonçalves, Vaginidis, Cochavelli, and Allison. Rich, I'll start off with you. What are your overall thoughts on this game?
This game felt like it could have been like 8 or 9-0. Like the first 10, 15 minutes, it just felt like an onslaught of offense from Sporting. They looked like they were going to score like every chance they got. Like it was ridiculous. Huge game from Trincao, 2 assists. Big Suarez game as well with 2 goals. Fresneda getting on the score sheet.
Facts.
Baffle. I had to put him in the thumbnail just for that alone.
Header.
Good goal from Quaresma as well. Morita had a really good game. Everybody had a good game, but especially the midfield and the center backs I thought were phenomenal. Morita had a really good game, notching an assist. Jenny was okay. Nothing special. We didn't see a whole lot out of super sub Allison, I noticed. Like he was quick, but that was all he had going for him. Estrela
The game was
their
over
XG.
at that point. People were just like mailing it in, I feel like.
Oh, their XG was 0. It says here on Goalboy 0.1.
I mean, they started
and that
mailing it
feels
in like the
generous.
40th minute, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I honestly, I think it was
25th.
sooner. If I'm being kind of blunt here, it felt sooner. It felt a lot quicker than the 40th minute. They just did not offer anything whatsoever. This was a game of games for sure. But yeah, very good game. Type of game you want, especially going into a derby where you're just firing on all cylinders. Everyone plays well. It gets the confidence up, which is what you want. No real controversies in this game. Actually, there was no shocking call to me that I can think
There
of.
was
The
one,
penalty.
actually.
The penalty.
No. The fans are calling for a red card on
Yeah.
Maxi Arujo.
That's
Yeah.
the
Oh, I
one.
thought you were talking about the not called penalty on Suarez.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
another
too,
one
of course,
actually.
yeah.
But the timeline wasn't saying that because
the timeline didn't say much.
would
about
have
It was already
benefited us.
3-0 at that point. It didn't really
Yeah.
matter.
Well, excuse me, I'm yawning. What are you gonna do? It's 3-0 at that point. Great, you kicked a guy out, does nothing for the game. Like as stupid as that sounds, it's kind of the truth.
Oh, you're talking about the Arujo one.
The Rujo one, yeah. The penalty as well. The penalty as well. I was like, I could see you giving it, but I'm also not like beat up that they didn't call it. It is what it is. Benfica fans have been whining every week for shit that has nothing to do with them. So like, I really don't
Something like that.
care. I really don't care to hear from Sport Lisboa Comunicado anymore. Like, I really don't give a shit about Comunicado FC. Go ahead and be mad on the timelines and in your press releases. It really does not bother me in the slightest at this point. Nothing really to add this game. It was a dominating performance. Everybody played well. Like Rui Silva gets a 6.2. I don't think he had to make a save. So I don't know how he's got a 6.2. I guess just because they won.
I think there's just one save.
It wasn't
One
really a
save.
It
One
was just
save.
right at him.
Yeah.
It was a little,
And then
yeah.
after that, they never even reached
The
it.
harder shot
No,
that
they
they
did
had went
nothing.
off target. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. They offered absolutely nothing in
that's
this game.
really it.
I'm yawning now because in part that's what the second half of this game was like. Was basically, well, we're just kind of all going through the motions here. Like, there's not much to add. It's a 4-0 win. Estrela did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's the best sort of still image I can find of the.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a yellow, and he was given the yellow. I don't think.
it's absolutely a yellow at minimum. Like, it's right. He's right to give him a yellow.
Yeah. The difference is on this one, because there was also one that Benfica could have seen a red on. But the difference is here, Maxi's actually just trying to stop the play. And okay, his hands go to his face, but he's just trying to stop his body because he's not trying to get past them. Because if he gets past them, then he's basically on through his center backs.
Yeah.
So clear yellow, of course, and the ref made the right decision there. And then Rui Borges subbed him off right at halftime because we're not going to risk him to lose him ahead of Benfica, especially seeing as Portuguese refs. But yeah, this one, with Benfica, it's the game's been stopped and he like swings at him like two completely different things. But yeah, the tears on this Maxi thing is it's hilarious to me. It just seems like it comes from people that either like never watch the game or they're just so into like their team that every little thing is a foul or a red card, and it's just like, if you want to have a serious conversation about refereeing in Portugal, let's be serious a bit more because it's clearly not a red there, but that's what the timeline.
He really is becoming the new Acuna though.
A little bit.
Yeah, because this was
I said that when we signed him.
He officially is.
He is.
Yeah, I said that. I said that after his first like couple games. I'm like, this guy gives me very big Marcos
Acuna, Nuno Santos, like sort of a combination.
Just a shithead sometimes.
It doesn't make sense because like, bro, we're up 3-0 at the time, and it's like we don't need to do this. You don't need to be all that aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're not even sniffing our net. But here we are. I guess Maxi didn't like being nutmegged, I guess.
I mean, who does?
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
What self-respecting man or woman does, if we're being honest?
I don't mind some balls going through my legs from time to time,
Hey, whoa. Hey, pause.
11 minutes in, still no yellow. Let's go. Still no yellow.
You're gonna get a yellow card. You're gonna get a yellow card in a minute. Your next one's a yellow.
You can't use VAR.
VAR can only review straight red.
Your next one's a yellow.
Exactly.
That's not a straight red. That's not, please.
Yeah, you're on thin ice though. Your next one, depending on how egregious it is, could be a straight red.
I can't do any more aggressive tackles. Just on the ball stuff.
You can't be coming in here 2 foot in a guy like that. Like.
But yeah, I agree with what you said, Danny, about people not understanding, or I think they're
just looking for an angle to cry because they like getting at it extra right now.
That's exactly what it is. They're looking for a reason to complain.
Yeah, but I remember last year when I think Gyökeres like shoulder barged the car out of the way, and Benfica fans and Porto fans were like, "Oh my god!" Like, did you see it? It's like you've never played football if you think that's a foul, because there is no other reason to think a shoulder to shoulder is a foul. But anyway, if we talk about referees being here all day and things like that, I'll go next quickly because to be honest, it was 4-0, but it wasn't really eventful in the second half, and Richard hit everything pretty much on the first try. So just some individual standouts for me. Morita, best game of the season. I think that, to be fair, the whole team's best game of the season in the league, at least so far, or at least up there. And Morita was fantastic.
I'm going to interrupt Sam really briefly because it's related to this. Like, I don't know if this is a thing as much for our non-Americans, but like when like a really like kind of like not that good player and like a high school team, it's like senior night. They like to get to like go in the game, or like the team manager gets a chance to like play in the game or whatever. Everyone's like cheering them on. Like
that's kind of Canadian thing,
bro. It was kind of giving me like team manager on senior night vibes, the way they were all treating him. And I'm like the Coutinho and like the love for the teammate is good, but like, did we think it was slightly over the top?
A little.
What do we make of that?
So Rui Borges mentioned this like a week or two ago. He's been going through something personally as well.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I was I know that he's like had a tough time. His form's not been that great. He didn't go to Japan, but it's not like maybe something worse did happen. We just don't know. But as far as we know, it's just like he's in a bad moment of football slightly, which is kind of normal. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess without knowing the backstory, it does make it look, like you mentioned, sort of.
Because like, he's a great fucking player. It's not like he's just some fucking nobody. Like, he's an 18-year-old who got his first goal. Everyone,
he's a well-established player.
It reminded me of when Esgar got an assist one time and everyone was like pointing to Esgar.
It's like that is the team manager getting an assist, But that's not Morita.
Morita's our new Ishgayu? Is that what that is? That's
no, let's settle down.
Bro, he's more than the vibes guy. He's a vibes guy, but he's more too.
He's more than that.
But I get what you mean. But I think unless Simoes is being rested for Benfica, and then this is why Morita played in that game. But then the game, it has 0-0 written all over it. Do you want someone like Morita there who's quite physical? I don't know. But a weird scenario all around, but I thought he played really well. And that assist that he got as well it reminded me a little bit of the Matias Fernandez goal against Everton. You know, the sort of like heel to heel sort of thing. Whether Morita meant it or not, I don't know. But still
he meant the touch. I don't know if he meant the Meg.
Yeah.
But
it looked cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we love it.
I like real stuff. And another one as well, Quaresma. You know, he doesn't play much, but when he does, maybe apart from the one task game we played earlier this year, I think he's always fantastic. It's so good to have depth of someone like him, but even like Mateus Reis as well, who came on, you know, didn't do anything great, didn't do anything bad, but to have the depth that we have, and hopefully, knock on wood, Diamonde and Inacio stay fit. I know Diamonde is going to go to AFCON potentially. I
think he probably is.
Yeah, I know he was like a replacement call on the last call-ups.
They keep pretending like they're not going to take him and that he's on the outs, but he's going to end up going.
I don't know if is the Asian Cup the same time as AFCON.
I think it's already started. It's already started.
I saw Palestine with a late winner against Qatar.
Yeah, and I seen Jordan playing yesterday or some shit like that too, or the day before. So not a lot of publicity on that one though.
Unless that's just the qualifiers, and then maybe
I'm not that locked in, admittedly.
Because I thought it was January, February time. I could be wrong, but yeah, maybe Morita goes as well. But I don't know if he gets called though. But I've seen.
Sorry, I was thinking that's the Arab Cup. Sorry.
Okay.
That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So maybe the Asian Cup is this year as well. To be honest, I don't know. But you know, Morita, if he'll go, I don't know. But interesting to see. Other than that, I mean, I thought everyone played really well. Even the subs came on. It's good to see Pedro Gonzalez back as well, because I thought he's going to be out for a bit longer. But still nice to see.
I just realized I've been on mute trying to speak up this whole time. I'm sorry. Asian Cup is in 2027. AFCON is this January.
Okay.
Yeah. So it might be Asian Cup qualification.
Right. Okay.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Also, this might hint at him playing his club football in Japan. I just realized. That might also pertain to his club career. Like he might go back to play for one of the teams in Japan, in the J League.
Yeah, shout out to Lugardo Leao as well.
Yeah, shout out to Lugardo Leao. Shout out anybody in the comments.
Yeah, but last thing I want to say, shout out Jovan Cabral and Renan Ribeiro. Jovan mostly. I still like Renan, but Jovan, good to see him coming off and getting cheers. Respect, man.
Renan's still haunting me because as we'll go to the predictions, I predicted 5-0 this game, and we only won 4. And it's only because Renan decided to do one big save towards the end on, I think it was on Suarez, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
He played hot. Like he obviously let him score, but it wasn't like this Renan mistakes. I thought everyone was just a bit awful for Estrela. But yeah, shout out Jovan Cabral.
What does it say about our league though that Renan Ribeiro after how long was he at?
Bro, he was there for a while.
I've got some background. So he spent a year or two out here in the States playing in USL for Hartford Athletic.
Yeah.
And when Hartford Athletic traveled to play Rhode Island FC this season, which was one of the closer games, there was a couple hundred Hartford fans that traveled. So I was like talking to some of them, and I was asking them about Renan Ribeiro, and they were all like, "He's ass." He left. Don't care. Doesn't matter.
Rip Bozo.
Because at this point it was the summer, so it was like Estrela preseason. Because I was like, I'm not even sure if he's gonna win the starting job at Estrela.
Yeah.
But if you guys are telling me like he sucks, like he probably won't. But like he did.
He did.
He did the thing, man.
He's got a few man of the matches for Estrela this season as well. Yeah. So he's actually like he still has some moments. Like I've seen games of his where he lets in awful goals or gives away a penalty or something, but he's been all right for them, to be fair. So, you know, maybe he's a late career renaissance to like, 35? I think he's...
I feel like he's younger than that, but maybe not, honestly.
He might, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe ages like Ronaldo, because he trains like him, apparently. So,
facts.
For the aging.
He trains hard, bro.
Facts. Danny, what were your overall thoughts on this game?
35, by the way. So
That's
yeah, maybe
Nice.
keeper.
Wild.
Sam, you're officially. I don't know if you're Paulinho's biggest fan or Renan Ribeiro's biggest fan at this point.
It's close, man.
It's a close.
it's
it's a close
here.
tie.
It's here and
Call
here.
them
You
both
know?
up to
Yeah.
the national team for the World Cup this year. I know Renan's Brazilian, but he's been here long enough. He can get
Facts.
citizenship.
Facts. Yeah, my thoughts. We destroyed them from from the get go. Big goal on Quaresma. Pleasantly surprised that Quaresma put in a really great performance. Not that he hasn't this season, but obviously he doesn't get featured all that much, and I feel like he's had a lot to there's been a bit missing in his game every time I've seen him play so far this season. But I thought, even aside from the goal, he played well defensively this game. He the few times where they were through on goal, he covered up well. He won his challenges. Every now and again, he would still bomb forward, which would only piss me off because knowing Quaresma as I know him, he always gets gassed in the 60th minute. But this game was different. He wasn't really gassed right away. It wasn't, he's still making those forward runs, which is great. Maybe in his time away from the team or his time away from the starting 11 and actually playing, maybe they were working on his fitness and his stamina, which is good to see, because I think he can be a very serviceable center back or right back as the year progresses, and it's good to see that he's done well in a back four again. I think I mentioned it in the chat before, and I just remembered it now. Once we get into man of the matches, you guys don't even have to ask me. My man of the match will be Quaresma. With Fresneda as well, another pleasantly surprised game, but this is maybe 2 or 3 back to back. Where one thing I've also noticed though is that we're not putting him in positions to cross the ball as much as we were in the past. Is that a tweak from the tiki-taka system? I don't know, but it does seem like we're passing it more internally on the right side rather than trying to go wide and having him cross it in. So
and I got an interjection on that, and maybe it applies to you as well. In light of recent news regarding the man you're speaking of, Ivan Fresneda,
yes,
I can't wait to go to Spain's hotel this summer and get Fresneda to sign my sporting shirt. Because he's going to the World Cup.
He's going to the World Cup, baby.
He's going to the World Cup with Spain. Spain will be there. Obviously, they're qualified, and I can't imagine that many people at the line on the barricade will be yelling for Fresneda, and he'll see me and he'll actually come over. So
he'll actually be like, "There's I have fans."
If he's in New York, Philly, DC, Toronto, hell yeah. I'm in there.
Let me just also remind you of a fact. There was a much better right back at Sporting who also got snubbed when he was at Sporting many times and played for the under 21s as well during our time here in Pedro Porro. So maybe not, but maybe. I mean, hey, if he keeps up this form, I don't see why not. Danny Carvajal might. What was the news that you tweeted out today, anyways? He's injured or some shit like that.
His fitness has just been not great all year, and he's not even sure if he'll be fit in time. So,
which is kind of crazy because every time I've watched Madrid, they've went with Carvajal over Trent. So I don't know if maybe Trent's injured or something, but I barely see Trent anytime I watch.
So I mean, Fresneda, he's gotten a look. He scored for the U21s. He scored for us.
Scored for us.
Big heater.
I think boys also.
He's on a heater.
He's won the job at right back.
Allegedly.
For now.
It was an open competition.
Yeah, it was.
He has won it. It is not a permanent winning of the position, but right now he is the starter, and his alternative is Vaginidis.
Yeah. I would be very shocked if Vaginidis or Quaresma are at right back.
There's seemingly no way. I mean, it'd be stunning. Truly.
Yeah, I agree. As much as this 11 was stunning, by the way, too, because I was at first when I seen this, I was kind of scratching my head. But look at it. Look at this again. Another game where we've won comfortably, and Rui Borges managed to rotate the squad a bit. I don't know if Simões was on the bench or if he's injured or not, but Morita came in.
He was on the bench. Yeah,
he was on the bench. Perfect. Morita still came in, played the 90. Something that he hasn't done, like we mentioned, in a few weeks. And he also had a great game. I don't have to mention that either. I'm surprised to see Kinda score what it was, but it's fine. I mean, I thought Kinda had a pretty good game. Trincão getting man of the match, I think, is kind of funny to me. Just because he did miss like a golden opportunity in the first half as well. I think it was to put us 2-0 or 3-0 up. Okay, he had a good game. Fair enough.
When he dribbled past everyone, all he had to do was
he won the ball. He dribbled
Yeah.
past and then
Yes,
wide.
that's
Crazy. Yeah, Suarez. I'm surprised Suarez didn't get subbed off, but good for him. I thought he actually got hurt for a second there too towards the end. I was panicking a bit because we won't have Fotis, but good to see that he's all right.
Yeah, when we went 3 up, I thought Rodrigo Ribeiro was going to come on. I was very shocked that he did not, to be fair.
Yeah, me too.
Also, I think we need to talk about Fotis and his injury. Because maybe I'm just used to American teams being forced by the leagues to be more slightly upfront. Hockey doesn't have that.
Hockey doesn't. It's just upper body or lower body.
It's like, what, bro? But like the NFL, NBA, you have to be like really specific with your injury.
You got to tell people.
Yeah. So it was my understanding that he had a slight ligament tear in his meniscus.
Yeah, me too.
I thought he might get a scope. I don't think that he did. I could be wrong. This is just based on me reading multiple websites, piecing things together. And they were actually trying to give him a chance to play this weekend. But it's not going to happen. Yeah. But that tells me that he's slightly close. And I don't think he needs surgery, which seems good. But again, just they were never fucking clear about any of this.
Clear about it. Yeah, I'm not even with Plot. What was Plot out for recently? I have no idea.
Who the hell knows?
That was a thigh one. It was the same thigh he injured.
Yeah,
before.
he's got a thigh issue. Fuck.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's not.
Do we think Plot starts on Friday?
No.
That's the main question I have about this.
I think he starts. He starts ahead of Jenny, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then Jenny is the super sub.
Jenny's the sub? Maybe.
I think the last 2 games he scored against Benfica, did he not come off the bench? I mean, he might have started. To be fair. Yeah,
Jenny's the Benfica.
Jenny started a few of those games actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe he started both. Maybe my memory is.
I think he started those games. I know the one.
He might have
mode game.
I don't know. He started the second one because he scored 2, didn't he? He scored 1.
Yeah,
he scored 1 in the first minute and scored 1 at the end.
I think he also scored. He also scored the Rui Borges first game as well because Pot was out by that point too.
He was the goal scorer for the Rui Borges.
The 1-0 win, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
that was the game. That was the game. I think it was also him when they could have gone 2-0 up. They had a 4-on-1 counter attack, and instead of passing to literally anybody, he just shot at the defender. And I was watching with some friends who don't watch a lot of footy. Actually, one of the guys is going to be at my wedding, and he was howling with laughter at my reaction. I was like, "Just shoot the ball, or like just pass the ball, just pass the ball. What are you fucking shooting for? You fucking idiot!" And he was just like, "Man, I've never seen you like this before." I'm like, buddy, this is what this team has to be.
My worry is it gets to his head that he knows he's the Benfica assassin, so he just thinks he
starts
shooting.
Gotta keep shooting.
It's the Conrad Harder. He's just gonna. So anyways, I started blasting. He's just gonna keep shooting. Just shoot from anywhere and hope.
Yeah, the thing about Fotis as well, if it doesn't require surgery, is it going to be one of those that it will require surgery eventually
later on?
Yeah,
like it was
and
with
it's almost like is it
season.
better to get the surgery now as opposed to this will I won't I play kind of stuff.
But maybe it's also he's probably getting the I'm getting a yellow card for this joke. I'm already prepared for it.
Oh, Lord,
do you guys remember when Ronaldo had like his knee injury and they like injected like horse semen in it? And
Wait, what? I don't remember this at all. What?
But you know what I mean? Like not horse semen, but it's like some sort of injections.
Trent.
I think Diego Costa of Chelsea also got that too, or some shit like that.
We're gonna check that one after the show.
We're gonna check that one.
I do remember, bro. Here's the thing: Ronaldo had like tendinitis in his knee that was like supposed to derail the rest of his career, and
and that was in 2014.
Low key, that shit didn't though.
Yeah, and it disappeared. But
it only happened that one tournament, and everyone was, he's got knee tendinitis.
That one World
Cup where he happened to play.
Even, run. Yeah, bro. He was limping around. He played all the games. So stupid.
It was so bad.
If he noticed, every now and again he'll do a suey, and one of his knees will buckle.
Yeah, I get.
You're waiting for his like Achilles to snap on like Kevin Durant in the 2019 NBA.
Bro,
playoffs.
I'm waiting
I
for
wanna
his
go,
knee to bust and something else to bust out of that too. If you get what
Here's
I'm
the
saying.
thing: the Sui has caused a few injuries
It's
in-
caused
it
some
has.
issues.
in the course
Yes.
of its existence. So I just
Yeah.
hope that it doesn't get him eventually.
It's gonna be like
Or you hope it does. Who knows where we
exhibition
land on
game
this.
against Andorra. They're up 5-0. He scores a penalty kick and he does the Sue, and then he just blows out his fucking ACL and
He
MCL.
hit the
crazy.
Sui in a preseason friendly against Rio Ave when they were up 4-0. So
I was there. He not only hit one Sui, he hit 3 Suis.
Hit
Guess
three
what? I hit it with them, bro.
for an exhibition game in Algarve against Rio
Listen,
Ave.
the man knows the
That's
man knows how to control a
diabolical
crowd.
behavior.
Post up videos if you need, bro.
That's
I'll send it to
crazy. That's
I'll send it to the chat.
crazy
That's what we'll
work.
end the podcast on. I hit
That's
those
crazy
Suis.
work.
Chris, what were your overall thoughts in this game?
Yeah, it was good to see us. Honestly, we're kind of I remember it was kind of like a joke, right? And it still is a fucking joke. If you guys remember, it feels like ancient history now. The corner gate game with basically the like the inference that you were supposed to make from a lot of these statements was like, if you give Sporting a corner, it's an automatic goal, basically, you know? We are scoring goals from set plays. So I mean, maybe we're not Arsenal, but we are getting pretty decent at set plays. So it is nice to see that. It's nice to see some unlikely scores. It's nice to see us finish a game pretty early. Just put the game to bed. There have been games like this in the past this season. There was one in particular this season at Alvalade where it was a complete onslaught, but I think we only scored 2. And they had like one chance down the other end, could have made it 2-1. It's like, I think we ended up winning 3-0 or 3-1.
Yeah, I think I remember that game.
Estrela, maybe. Yeah, it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, we went up 3-0 in 25 minutes, but, you know, I'm like, doesn't necessarily mean we're just going to keep this rolling and win 12-0. Like, it's actually probably more likely that we're going to win 3-2 and it's going to get shitty. But yeah, they never looked dangerous. They were up against it, obviously. And the second half was just basically simming till the end of game.
Yeah.
Got a slight scare for Inacio. But
Yes.
I haven't read anything about it, so I
Mhm.
don't think anything is happening with that. He seemed fine and he continued, right? But it was slightly concerning, especially with the game clearly over by that point. But yeah, it was good. It was good to see, like Danny said, Kodajma ball out. Not only just have like an okay game, but have like a really good game.
Yeah.
I think he needed that.
Yeah.
Morita as well, not just a passable game, a really good game needed as well. And, you know, our right back. Not a passable game, but a pretty good game, especially by his standard, which basically his standard was just kind of like a 4 point.
Try not to mess up.
4.6 was what we were expecting.
I know my forfeit. I just realized my forfeit. Sporting wins Trincampeão. I'm getting a Fresneda jersey.
Okay.
I think that's pretty safe.
What number is he? 22?
22, I think. Yeah.
Like the song by Taylor
It's not
Swift.
a bad looking jersey.
Because I've been maybe one of his biggest haters. So
yeah, I've been his
It's
biggest
over,
hater as well.
Well, what are our thoughts on the Christmas kit?
It's one of the kits of all time.
It's
okay.
not that bad. Here's the
It's
thing.
fine. It's
This
okay.
is the same. We already have this kit.
It's better than the fake Calçada Portuguese kit.
It's the
Yes.
same shit, bro.
It's the same color scheme, just in a different pattern.
But it's shittier than last year's home kit, which is very similar,
Yes.
but not that kind of similar.
Yeah.
It's the same colors as I know exactly the wavy green one. They've just decided let's do a slightly different pattern.
So as a Sporting statute head, I've
It's all
always-
from Monkey with
This
this
might
one,
be
a
great.
little
This
bit.
might be a great.
Yeah,
I've always noted that certain including the original redesigned new logo in 2001 or 2, I believe, that incorporated the yellow lion. Like
Was against statutes.
that
no?
was against the statutes, and they just did that shit, printed it on everything, and it's like, okay, this is our logo.
Yeah.
In recent years, we've actually gone back to the green and white logo or the monochromatic white logo,
Which I
also fun
prefer.
as well. Yes, and that is correct. I prefer it. It's correct.
Mhm.
They never made an announcement or anything like, oh, yellow's gone. It just kind of happened.
They just
and
did it.
It's fine. But I don't actually know where the bylaws would stand as far as using this
Just the
logo.
lion.
Just
Just
the
the
lion. I feel
don't
like they
know.
probably
I don't know.
have
I
that
feel like
written-
it might be a violation as well, but I'm not sure.
I feel
I
like they
love
just
it,
don't
bro.
have that written down.
Not that
to be
it
honest.
fucking matters, but
Yeah.
They might not have that
This
written.
is Verandistang, bro. We're just living in it, buddy.
yeah.
It's Big Freddy's world. We're just.
He's like,
we're
I'm going
just
back in.
peasants.
I'm going back in the framework, and we're out of it again. And then we're gonna go
Yeah.
back in, and then we're out of it again.
This
Does
is
what he
big.
wants, bro.
This is Big Fred's world.
8
We're
kids,
just for.
bro. 8 kids.
We got
Bro,
one
this
more.
This is my
He
thing.
got
does
This is
one
my
what he
thing.
more.
wants.
This is my thing though with this kid. We talk about this 8, 9, or the 9 kits that were gonna come out.
It's
We've had-
December.
One is December,
more.
but this is the time to start rolling them out. Christmas and all.
Yeah, they're smart in rolling a kid out, another new kid out now with December 1st. They're not stupid.
But
They're
but
not
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think it's kind of lazy at this point because we've had the good the actual unique templates, whatever, and then we have a bluish, greenish, tealish that almost destroyed the fan base.
Is
Then we
that
just have a
even gonna
pink
be
one.
used again?
Do we have a black one or is
We
that
have an
last
all
year
black
that I'm
one.
thinking?
We
We have an
have
all
an
black one.
We've had an all black.
We have
ones a couple
one
times.
that this one looks exactly like the other one we have that we already this is kind of getting lazy, boys.
I would rather 3 or 4
I would rather
really good
five
kits
How are they
than,
gonna do
if
this
we're gonna
for
go crazy,
multiple
but
years?
unique
It's
ones.
just they're already
will-
semi-repeating,
Yeah,
I will
exactly.
say I didn't have Christmas. I did not have. None of us had Christmas theme kit on the bingo card.
Is this Christmas?
Is this a
themed?
Christmas theme?
They
Yeah,
said it was
That's
Christmas
what I
theme.
mean. I like this kit, but what does it have to do with Christmas?
That's
Yeah.
what they said.
what
It
is
was
the correlate?
Christmas theme. I
It's
don't
like
know what's
the
Christmassy
lines are
about it,
like
but that's what
it
they're
looks
saying.
like what is it
Those
like
are
the
pine
Christmas
branches,
trees sort of
dude.
thing?
Yeah, that's I guess.
But at least
Yeah.
have it vertically. I
But
guess.
remember
or
Calçada
diagonally.
Portuguese? They're like, oh, it's designed after the tiles, and then it's
Which
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
This just happens.
And then
to
it's
be the Nike
Frankfurt has it or
template.
some shit like that. And it's
Yeah.
they're also paying respect to Lisbon.
Calçadas.
So
Alright,
it's like
nice.
even if it does sort of look like a Christmas tree branch, it's not
It's not.
supposed to.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It just is. It just isn't. But yeah, none of us had Christmas themed kit. Allegedly, is what they're
So
calling.
there's we got one more in the chamber.
What
We got one
everybody? I
more.
want to go around the table.
Mm.
Sam, start with you. What are your predictions for the 9th and final kit?
It's such a tough one because they've
You could
used all
go
the colours.
anywhere.
They've
Go
used
any
all the colours.
direction.
I think the one we haven't had yet is the CR7 kit, which I think
A
they're
CR7 inspired
gonna
kit.
There.
release it. When is Ronaldo's birthday? Is that in January? Is it?
Yeah,
Is
that
I guess?
sounds
Or
right.
February.
No,
Or
that's
February.
a
I
good.
think you're
That's a
onto
really
something,
good show. That's a really
It'll
good
be
show.
on his 41st, 42nd
February.
birthday, whatever it is.
Yeah,
February.
41st.
They'll release his probably with his face on it or something. You know,
It'll look
just-
like those shitty. It'll just be one of those shitty ones you see at all the fairs.
Oh,
when you go to
dude, that'd be
Portugal.
sick.
Just
How
one of
about the
those.
one where it's 1-6 Real Madrid, 1-6 Juventus?
Those
Well,
are
Al
so
Nassr.
bad. They're so bad. If you're one of those people that buys and wears those kits, unironically, you're the biggest.
I see them on
NPC.
Vinted all the time when I search for sporting
Dude,
kits.
I have
They're
dude,
fucking
the fake
NPC
Ronaldo kits
football
have
kits.
flooded Depop, eBay, Vint. It's
Yeah.
so bad, bro. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
It's even worse now with the the Christmas jumpers. There are so many of them with
Yeah.
Ronaldo's name on the back and
Yeah.
the sporting
It's
28.
shocking, man.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Well, you can post them. Just take sporting out of the keywords. So it doesn't come up in my fucking searches.
They still pop. They still come up. Yeah, they
Facts.
still pop up. Danny, what are you predicting for the ninth?
Now that Sam's mentioned it, I think you're spot on. I was gonna say like a remake of
Like a retro remake of something.
It's like gold because they always seem to. Sorry, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Go for it.
There were they always do like a remake of something, and I was thinking they were gonna make like a remake of. I was hoping at least they were gonna make like a remake of this one.
Oh, this one.
But since you mentioned, because we did have this CR7 one here, 7. Last year,
this one looked like just. By the way, this one just looked like diarrhea on a wall.
Yeah.
Sorry, it looked like shit.
In like 6 years, this kit did nothing. Like the other kit
that one had some sauce.
Had some movement.
Yeah, I like
slightly.
that.
I have that. I have this kit upstairs. I have this.
Yeah,
kit.
And wasn't it like 10 years from like his debut as well? So this one made
Yeah.
sense.
It was the anniversary.
And it was
anniversary of his debut.
It was based off of this one too.
Yeah, no, that's a trading kit.
Yeah, but there's what's the other shirt here? There was a shirt here that I seen. Hold on. It was on his debut.
It was a throwback to his debut, yeah.
Or what? No, it was that gold one right there. Go up.
Where?
Top right.
Yeah, this one.
Yes,
that one. That was the one that he wore in the United game that he his last game.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Khaki.
It was the 20 years
One of my
from
all-time faves.
Yeah.
But didn't they swap
From
shirts
that.
at halftime because it was preseason?
Yeah, that's what they did. It was the preseason and it was the first game at the new Alvalade.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was like John O'Shea ended up with his jersey. Like that thing. Must
Yeah,
be
it was somebody crazy.
Millions.
Classic football shirts, I think, has it now, like in their vault.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Like they have that,
nice.
shirt. They've got some crazy finds on like they're like we're never gonna release these. We're just gonna have these like as you should like on display. Like I would too.
Yeah.
Chris, what are you predicting?
Art, you know, it's like an investment.
Yeah, like
I was thinking maybe like Valentine's Day, but we already have.
they already have a pink one.
We've already had pink twice.
If you guys know wrestling, do you know like Shawn Michaels tights used to have like the love hearts going up them?
Yeah. I
That
know
is
what you're
what we
talking
need.
about.
Well, like, it's like an Hoffenheim kit as well. I think has not Hoffenheim.
Give me a real
Netherlands.
You want hearts?
There's a Netherlands team.
Here
Aaron heard of it. Yes,
Yeah,
they had a heart jersey as well.
Hearts on their logo. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no. Give me Bret the Hitman Hart.
You know what I'm gonna I got a crazy one. How about
All right.
in honor of the World Cup,
Oh, just a red one.
the CR7 kit is gonna be fucking red.
Oh, the fan base would have a meltdown.
Oh, I love that.
I thought you were
We're
going to say
launching a red kit, boys.
I thought you were going to say the US flag. I was waiting to hear it. It's going to be the US
I was thinking
flag.
Argentina. Argentina blue and white.
And it'll be like Ronaldo's last World Cup.
They should have released.
Yeah.
They should have released like a special like 7-year anniversary.
It'll be
of,
like the Sporting X Portugal kit, and it's gonna be red.
They should have released a CR 7-year anniversary that also goes hand in hand with the 7-year anniversary of Alcachette. This year, that's what they should have. That's what they should have done this
We
year.
already
but
have
they
so
didn't.
many black kits that like wouldn't stand out.
Yeah.
No, this one's just Baz Dost's freaking bludgeoned head superimposed on the jersey. I don't know what I'm thinking for. I think CR7 kit's a good shout, or even just like a gold kit. I would also like to throw in for consideration a yellow and green kit.
Yellow is gonna come back soon.
It's gonna come out. They're gonna have a yellow kit soon. I would think.
Gotta
I'd be
come back.
surprised.
For the CR7 shirt, maybe an Al Nassr, but instead of blue sleeves, green sleeves.
Green sleeves. I don't know. What do we think? Like out of the kits we've released, what do we think? What are we rating these kits that we've had? Like I kind of know what I would rate a lot of these kits. Roughly.
To be honest, man, I think the strong one's the nicest, but I'm not crazy about any of them. None of them are like I think go down as
I
all
like
time.
the home kit. It's a good home kit.
I like the
home kit.
I have got the home.
I have
the home kit,
home
but
kit's
I like
good.
the. I have to be a full kit wanker for it, but the whole like even from the socks all the way up, like I feel like that's perfection. You know,
It's because it's got
That home
stripes on
kit,
the
yeah.
sleeves. It really looks.
Yeah, it's got stripes on the sleeves again. I think Strom kit is my number one, followed by the home kit.
Me too.
I actually really like the teal kit. I actually am not opposed to
Joke
that.
it's
one.
I
not
also
that
really
bad.
like the all.
It's got the
black,
little,
too.
it's got the little weight, like a little, like kind of wavy pattern on it too. When
Yeah.
you go up, I like the teal kit.
I even like the pink kit, but I just don't like the badge. I
Facts,
like
yeah.
If they had gone with the
being all
badge, they
pink
went
doesn't
with
make sense
last.
to me.
If they had gone with the badge, they went with last year. That would have been a phenomenal kit because that was a sick
Although
with the pink and black. That was awesome.
Though I prefer last year's pink kit, just the all pink.
Yeah.
I prefer that
Yeah.
one to be honest. But
Yeah.
I was looking because you brought up the question of what kits it could be, and I was thinking 10-year anniversary of like 2015-16. Not big in sporting, but the Portugal won the Euros, and there was a lot of sporting players there.
Yeah. It
So
was
I'm thinking,
half that team was academy graduates. Yeah.
do they go with like maybe this black kit? I know we've already got a black kit, but do they go with like a similar one?
I would actually not be
that.
opposed to a kit like that, like a black stripe kit like that with like some green accents. They won't do it now because that's such a great design, but
Yeah, but like they already got a black
I like
kit, but,
that
like,
kit.
I don't know, could they go like a 10-year anniversary or something like that?
I miss
Anniversary
Macron,
of
man.
when we
Macron made
almost
such
won
good
the
kits.
Yeah,
That one time we almost won the league. That's you know what they can't do. They can't spin it like that, Sam, because that's all people are gonna clown us for, and even sporting fans be like, "What 10 years when we fucking blew it?" Yeah, that's what we need to be reminded.
Yeah, they can just make something up, like I don't know, Slimani tribute. Or,
Nobody's gonna buy what they put out.
Silva just retired, you know.
Yeah,
No one's buying what you're selling.
We
Ricky
never
Trippier
brought him
might
back,
retire,
but
too.
we're bringing his kit back.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Sorry,
man.
Adrian.
This is the best we can do.
This is the best
Yeah.
we can do. Yeah, life's tough.
Yeah, but who knows? I guess we can go on to league predictions now, unless anyone has anything else they want to say about the Estrela game.
No.
Nada.
Next,
Cool, let's-
bring on the next team.
Bring it
So,
on.
looking at predictions, Chris did not get one in, unfortunately. Danny got 5-0, but of course,
He was
only
off by
4.
one. He was so close.
And of course, these weirdos are scoring, and not the ones other than Suarez.
Quaresma scoring was not on the bingo
Quaresma
card.
Fresneda.
Fresneda.
You
Nick
get
Helmus
Fresneda
is like
every
a
game.
fucking open net,
He would-
basically.
he might not ever
Holy
score.
hell, buddy.
Yeah. Me and
Got
Richard
the
getting
brace
the
on the
2
wrong
points
guy.
there.
I only got.
Sorry,
a
me and
point.
Danny
I didn't
getting
get
2
any-
points. Apologies.
Yeah, I didn't get any. I didn't get any of the goal scorers, of course.
Yeah.
Why would I?
But if we look at the table right now, I'm in first now by a point. Let's go. Pulling away. Richard in second. Well, joint second with Danny.
We're tied for second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris,
In the
man,
drop zone.
big comeback needed.
You're gonna need some goal
It
differential and
starts
fair play to
now.
come in.
I can see that Chris has already got his prediction in. Of
Yeah, I saw that today.
He's
when I
serious.
was
He's
lining.
locked. He's locked
and
in.
loaded.
Mentality.
Facts.
2-1 win for Chris with Suarez
Yeah.
and Pedro Gonzalez. Richard's gone for 1-1. Which, fair enough. Danny, what about you?
No,
All right,
no
so-
goal scorers, and then you get all the goal scorers right.
Facts.
We've
Infinite
not. To be
point
fair,
hack.
no one's ever predicted
Facts. That's
0-0
actually a good
before.
point.
No one's ever predicted 0-0 with no goal scores. We haven't accounted for this before.
With Rui Borges' XG, bro, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're at the concede or score.
Yeah. No in between.
Yeah, I wanted to preface all of this by starting by painting a picture a bit of the derby we're about to head into. This is the derby.
Here we go.
This
Here
is
we go.
at the Luge. Like Chris mentioned earlier, Mourinho is undefeated against Sporting. 8 games total, 6 wins, 2 draws. Even my dad, when we heard that stat yesterday or the day before, he was even questioning, like, "Oh, really? Mourinho played us like that many times?" But I guess one of those times were his first stint with Benfica. I think they won 3-0, if I'm not mistaken, or 2-0.
Count closed door
More
friendly.
Yeah, and he got
Yeah.
sacked. He got sacked. He resigned like the day after.
The day after,
because they didn't
something
give him
like
a contract
that.
extension.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm sure he's played a few times against us, though. That stint that he had with Porto. I remember a Champions League game we had against Chelsea where we lost 1-0, but it could have been like 6 or 7 because
Rui Patricio was massive. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
Rui Patricio was crazy
enormous
that
game. Anyways, 8 games, 6 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses against Sporting. Benfica are coming off of, I think,
Just to
3
interrupt you
consecutive
quickly,
wins.
the 2
Yeah.
games we're missing were a draw against Ladea, and they beat us as well in 2001-2.
True, Lady. I didn't even
Why
think
I
of
forgot.
Lady.
I forgot about
There we
his
go.
cup of coffee with Lady.
There we go. So yeah, that Lady team was also phenomenal too. They were in first before or second before Porto got Mourinho and then rated the rest of their team. So yeah, Benfica coming off of 3 back-to-back wins. This last one though was holy. I was about to tweet Mourinho going to Benfica.
You had some vile things waiting in the draft.
I was in the mode. I was in tweeting as they were playing, like shopping with my girl because we're Christmas shopping and stuff. So I'm not really watching it. And then I get the notification coming up. But I was just about to say like Mourinho going to Benfica made me take the blinders off and mainly realize that maybe he is washed. Anyway, they pull that one out of their ass, basically.
And
two goals right at
he
the end.
celebrated pretty hard.
Yeah.
Celebrated pretty hard, saying "Isto é Benfica, caralho." So they're in a good run of form. They're starting to maybe gel a bit.
Just don't ask them about the Champions League.
2-0. They finally got their 3 points in the Champions League against Ajax after a defensive masterclass against the worst Ajax team of the last 50 fucking years.
Really?
I say all of that
I thought
to say
the team that finished like 14th was the worst.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Nah, just kidding. They ended up getting up to like
that's
30.
crazy.
But they were in like 14th. Like
they were pretty bad.
They flirted with relegation for like a hot few weeks too.
I forgot about that for a second, actually. To be fair, mind you,
this
though,
one's pretty fucking bad though too. Clearly,
this one's horrible. Yeah, and and we should always go into account derbies. It doesn't matter on form. The derby's a derby. Sporting seem like we're on really good form. Benfica are on decent form. At least they're picking up points. I say all of this to say 3-0 Sporting. Suarez with a goal. Okay. I was going to say 2, but I forget he misses like 15 opportunities. I'm going to go Kenda.
Okay.
And I'm debating between Fresneda and Jenny.
Bro, if he scores 2 games in a row, including a goal in the derby,
I might buy his jersey sooner. Actually,
he might get his call-up slip in before Christmas.
Facts,
guaranteeing his spot.
Facts. You know what? Let me go Jenny then. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Fair enough. You mentioned the game against Nacional, and it's crazy because we mentioned it earlier. They should have had a guy sent off.
Yeah.
And someone who got the game-winning assist was in prison literally 2 weeks ago. So
for child pornography. So that's all you have to know about that team.
Yeah.
Did you see that dribble though?
Or whatever type of, I don't know what it is, bro.
Fuck.
But yeah, I was tempted to go big as well, but I feel like I should go with my head, and I'm just going to go a 1-0 win for us. I think it'll be a very tough game. Prime Mourinho terrorism ball.
Yeah, it was.
If you watched the game against Porto, man, it was actually hurt my eyes watching. Like, it was awful, and we're gonna have the exact same thing.
I think that this was
at home too.
This was a game that could have violated the Geneva Convention for cruel and unusual torture and punishment. This was awful.
Yeah. If there's one thing about Mourinho, he's gonna know how to organize a team defensively. You know what I mean? You can't hate it there, but
yeah.
God damn.
But my eyes can. So
yeah, facts.
I think Chris mentioned it earlier. Set piece FC.
Facts.
I reckon Gonzalo Inacio to score the winner.
I would love that.
Go left field. And I think because we're here and we do play Bayern midweek, we might as well do that one as well. Because I would assume Chris is locked in, man. Look
Chris
at that.
is locked buddy.
I did the next 2 games.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Holy, he won 2 games. We've never had that before.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. For a second, I'm like, bro, you missed 2 goal scorers.
Yeah, same.
I'm
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and throw mine in there now while I'm here. I'm just gonna go. I think it's gonna be like a 1-5.
What?
I don't.
No.
Yeah,
it's like the good old days.
All right, 1-4. 1-4.
09 Champions League.
And Trincao will give us the one kind of glimmer of fucking hope maybe for a minute.
Go on, Danny. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I might get a red card from this, but I'm gonna go with I'll go with a draw. 2-2. 2-2.
You're a
I was gonna be
much more
crazy.
optimistic
I was
man
gonna be
than
crazy, but I won't go crazy.
You were gonna
I'm
go
gonna
3-2
go
win. I saw them in your. I saw it in your
3-2.
eyes.
Nah, I'll go 2-2. I'll never bet on us to lose. Even Bayern, they're all right. Who cares? Fuck them. This is our Palinga revenge game for barely playing them last season. We're gonna go with a pot goal and a Trincão goal.
This is gonna age like milk.
We'll see,
On a
buddy.
hot day. I hope
We'll
it
see.
doesn't. I hope
Gonna
it doesn't.
age like
but-
that Portuguese milk that doesn't need to be refrigerated.
Oh, that shelf stable. That shelf stable shit. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah, brother.
In a similar vein, I can never bet against the boys.
Let's go, Sam.
Rui Borges' favorite scoreline. We're gonna win 3-1, baby.
Let's
You're
go.
maniac.
They might as well just
Holy-
fucking carve our name in the trophy after that.
Round of applause for San
That's gonna shoot us into the top 4.
Facts.
Round
Okay,
of applause.
Let me
for
ask all
San
three of you a
Fonseca here.
question. If I said to you last year that we were going to beat Man City 4-1, you would have that exact same reaction. And we
Facts.
did.
Yeah.
And we did. And
if anything, we're playing better now than we did last year. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
True.
even though
But
Probably-
this is a Bayern team in better form coming into it than that
That's true.
Manchester
Than that
City
Man
team
City
was.
team.
was not good.
But
But
that
they
Man
did
City
lose
team,
last
But
that
they
was
went
the
up. They
start.
went up 1-0,
That was the start.
dude.
Yeah, they did.
I thought
Yeah.
we were fucked when they went up 1-0.
Yeah.
yeah, and they
Also,
missed a penalty.
That Man City team, this might actually be a false equivalent because that Man City team we played at home. We then played Arsenal away and lost 5-0.
No,
No, we
no,
played
no.
Arsenal at home and got
Might be
trounced
more.
5-1.
Yeah, that was at home
That
too.
was-
That was
That
at
was
home. That was
João
back-to-back home games.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah,
your prayer
true.
as well. But
Yeah, that was bad.
you said it was a Polina revenge game. This is a revenge game for the 11-1 or 11-2. And I don't even think he was alive at this point, but I think Kender's going to score.
I think it was 12-1.
It was 12-1
Yeah.
on aggregate.
Who's counting, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
It went
You know-
past
you know
10.
what's- You know what the most infuriating thing is? They played the first game in Lisbon, and it was 0-0 at halftime. I'm like, man, they're holding their own. They had a
Yeah.
couple chances, and then the
Yeah.
second half started, and they just decided to obliterate like 12-year-old Richard's hopes and dreams and optimism. And that's when I realized, oh, football really is cruel, huh? And I didn't even watch the second game. My dad was watching the second game. Like, why? Are
I
we
sadly
watching
watched
this?
the second game.
I
They
think-
scored.
Oh, you're
in
better
the
than I
second
was.
game.
I
They
couldn't.
scored
I
in the
was-
second game.
No, I was like, no, man, I'm gonna go play SmackDown. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go play SmackDown versus Raw. Fuck this game. This bullshit. I'm not watching these fucking losers.
Great game, by the way. Great game.
Phenomenal game, right? Like, I was like, I got no time for these idiots.
Who else will score? We'll give Suarez one. I feel like that's just a gimme at this point. And Pedro Gonzalez scores in big games, so we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And Danny, man, I
Wow.
must say, I'm disappointed in you because I
Why?
don't know if Richard remembers when we last played against Club Brugge. You said it. We're beating Bayern, we're beating PSG, and he's predicting a draw. I'm just saying.
Listen, man, I'm already on a yellow. I'm already on a
Fonseca
yellow.
pulling out.
I think
Sam
I don't know if
I
I
wouldn't
said
have given you a yellow for
Wait,
the.
hold
for
on,
the-
hold on.
He is-
I don't
he's
think I
weaker
said
right
we were going
now
to be
than
Bayern. I
Bayern.
said we were going to win the Champions League.
No, they're not actually.
I'm
Maybe.
fairly
Right.
sure you said we're
My
beating.
bad. You know what?
both
Change
Bayern.
that. Change that. 2-1. 2-1 win.
Oh.
Also, a Rui Borges. Rui Borges also loves a 2-1 too. Or no, it's a 1-0.
Rui Borges
Whatever.
goal.
Rui Borges goal.
Rui Borges. You know what's crazy?
He's on during a corner kick.
We're saying all these starters, knowing Rui Borges, this sicko's probably going to rotate the team on this game.
It feels like a game that
Quaresma-
Alisson might
Quaresma,
score.
Mateus Reis, center backs this
Allison
game, bro.
fucking showcase game. Here we go.
Facts.
It's gonna
Allison
take
might
just
get a
up
goal.
for no reason.
Kochadashvili scoring from like a random pen when it's 5-1. Like
Facts.
Yeah, we'll
Or
see.
just a long.
he is
range
a sicko. He
bomb.
could.
I'm very glad I peer pressured Danny into changing his answer.
Because what if we drew?
Yeah,
If we drew, that'd be the funniest thing. That would kind of low-key be the funniest form of sabotage. Like, I feel bad for you, but also like that's such a funny little form of sabotage.
Whatever.
But I don't know what else there is. Chris, do you have any modalities news that you want to rattle off?
Handball won their last game in European League, Champions League. Sorry, and won for the league. Still haven't lost for the league. They play tomorrow. I think it's their second to last group stage game. They're in they're in good position. Like they're probably not going to get top 2, which gives you a first round bye in the knockout round.
Okay.
But they're still going to make the knockout round, so they're just going to have to play in the round of 32.
Playoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they're pretty much locked into that. They'll finish somewhere between spots 3 and 6 in their group and advance that way. The futsal team plays their second leg tomorrow of quarterfinals of Champions League. They won the first leg 11-0, so they should be good, I'm guessing, coming back home for that one.
13-2 game and Lawson coming.
And they won for the league at the weekend as well. Hockey won for the cup, and they also won for the league.
Ladies are in the quarterfinals now of the Europa
the
Cup?
ladies' last game was a cup game as well. They didn't play this past weekend. They won like 10-0 against the 3rd division team. Kind of sad because I feel like the gap between like the 1st and 3rd division in the men's is certainly vast. But in the women's, it's even.
It's like night and day.
Especially between a club like Sporting and some random 30. I mean, bro, like, tough. It's tough. So that was a 10-0 game. And I think that's really the main things. Basketball won. Basketball hasn't lost.
They've been playing well.
Month, so that's good. I think they're. I don't know when they're next. I don't know when they're knockout. I don't know actually if I even got to say this because I missed the last pod, but they advanced out of their group in the FIBA Europe Cup, so they're into the knockout round of that. But I don't know when that is. It's probably in like a month or so. And yeah, that's about it.
Nice. I'll leave off with some stats because me and Danny, well, all of us have been big Rui Borges fans, but there's a few guys who are still Rui Borges out. But if we look at the stats, man, 11 games without losing, 4 victory in a row, 9 wins in the last 10 games, 3 games without conceding a goal, 20 games scoring. So, respect the GOAT.
Statman Sam's on the case.
And if the stats aren't good enough, just do the eye test. We're playing some great stuff, boys. Life is good right now. Win or lose or draw this next result. Let's not overreact.
What's the quote? What's the quote you always like to quote, Danny? It's like stats are like a bikini. They show you a lot. What they don't show you is even better.
Also just as important.
Yeah,
that is facts.
Yeah, plus we're sitting in a bye spot in the Champions League and not a elimination spot. So
exactly.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I don't even want to compare it to our rivals, but our rivals are praying for 9 points to maybe make it to the next round.
Bro.
9 is optimistic.
They better get started on that.
But that's what I'm saying. On his last press conference, he said 9 points, we should be good. We might
it took good. Like 12. The minimum was 11 or 12 last year. 11, that's optimistic.
Yeah.
So,
power to them if they do, but yeah, that's a little optimistic. I wouldn't feel comfortable.
3 games remaining. Anything can happen, I suppose. But
yeah,
of course.
It's mathematically possible, boys.
Yeah,
of course. It's mathematically possible until the math disagrees with you. Yeah.
Facts. But yeah, I guess we'll end it there. Make sure you follow Richard there. You can follow Chris there, Danny there, myself there, but most importantly, make sure you follow all things Alvalade on all social media and podcast platforms. We'll probably be back next Wednesday when I think the buying game is, or Tuesday, whenever the buying game is.
We'll be doing post game for Bayern.
Yeah, when we win 3-1, by the way. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Yes, definitely. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.